This is how to set up collaborative projects in Canva. So I've got a Canva for Education accounts that I'm logged in with as a teacher, and all the children are already in my Canva class. Now, if you haven't done those things, we've got a separate video showing how to set those up, so that needs to be done first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a template, and then I'm going to share that with different groups so that each group gets invited to it. So that's the easiest way to do it. There is another way you can do it where you can ask a child to start a template and then they just share it with the other children in their group. So we'll show that second, but this is the first way. So I'm going to click up here and I'm going to search for a comic strip template. You can see I've already searched for it before. Now you need to make sure you're on templates and not on projects. So I will just type it in anyway, even though it's coming up there. So comic strip template, and then the templates come up here, and this is the one that I want. So I'm going to click on this template and it opens it up, and you'll see it's opened it up in a new tab. Now because I've done that, this is now being added to, I'll just click X on this pop-up, this is now being added to my list, my home page. So if I go back to my home page, you'll see that this is here. So if I click home and then I go down to my projects, if I scroll down you'll see recent designs, or I could click on projects and it's here. So it says blank comic strip template. Now you'll see that I've already opened this and made some changes to it. So I've already opened it, and I've just changed the top to say space facts. Now what I want to do is make one of these for each group. So you see I've got a group 1 blank template, a group 3 blank template. So I'm just going to make a copy of this. I'm going to make a copy, and I keep making copies until I've got copies for all my groups. And then what I want to do is just go along to the bottom of each of these and make sure that I've named them group 1, group 2, so that I've got different ones for each of my class. So it's just really simple that I can come up here. So I've just realised I haven't done a group 1 for some reason. So group 1. Now, in my class, I've got children that are, well, I've got training accounts. I haven't actually got children in this. This is my training account, not the one that I use when I'm actually teaching. So what I do is I will click on group 1, and then I'm going to go to share. So what I'm going to do here is I don't want to share it with the whole class because I just want to share it with a specific group. So what I need to do is I need to just come on here and type the names of children. So in my class I've got somebody called CPD1. So I'm going to share this with CPD1, and you can see that they're allowed to edit this document. So I'm going to share it with CPD3, and so these will be the children's names instead of CPD, and then I'm going to just click send. And so CPD1 and CPD3 have got links to that. So now if I go and open up, this is CPD1, so this person is CPD1 now, and shortly what you'll see is that they will get a little notification here to say that some work has been shared with them. So now you can see that this is CPD1 in this window. If I just click up here, you'll see that this person is called CPD1 and this person is called CPD3, and they've both got this notification. So if I click on this notification, it will say that I've shared a design with them 1 minute ago, so I can just click on that. So I can do the same for this one, and then we can open up this page. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult to actually see what's going on because I've actually split the page. So what I'll do is I'll, if I scroll up here, then I can make this full screen. I really want to show you that it works in real time, so when one person makes a change, another person will see it at the same time. Okay, so we're on CPD1 now, I've got a button here I can resize to make this bigger, so I can zoom in on one of the panels. And let's just make a few changes. So this person has been asked to work on the moon, and they're working on page 1. So CPD3 might be working on page 2, and then they can change its name, and it could be something like asteroids or comets. So over here, I'll do a separate video showing how you can make these simple changes. But if I just make a couple of changes to show you. So if I go to elements and type in space, then what I can do is you'll see I've got a space background there that's quite nice. I can come in and I can drop this in. So I'm just going to make it smaller so that it actually fits my background, and I can just resize it, pop it in there, and I can put some of the other things in now. Because it's online, we can use things that are animated. So we're not actually downloading this and printing this. We're looking at this online when it's finished. So I can put things in like this. Now you'll notice if I go now to CPD3, then you can see that CPD1 is currently editing this, and they've made those changes. But I would scroll down and I would start working on my own area there. At the start of the video, I mentioned that instead of the teacher making multiple templates and sharing them with each group, you could ask one child from each group to make a template and share it with the other people in their group. So I'll show you how to do this. So this will work if the people are all in your class. If they are in their class, they can invite each other to make templates. So let's just have a look. Blank comic strip. So I can open this up. So choose this one. It's much easier than choosing some of the others. So I tend to use this one because it's got all the pages look the same. The others don't have the frames on the pages. This one has all the frames already in place. So you could use, I would advise to use this one. So what the child does is when they've opened it, they can change its name, but essentially they go to share there, and then they put the name of the people that are in their class in there, and then they share it one at a time with the different people in their class. They should be able to see that when they start to write the names of the people, it auto-completes. So that's how you want to, that's how to do it that way.